I was just channeling this energy of you have this stage presence that you don't even realize you have. You walk in a room and everybody just smiles. You have this glow about you that people just feel good around your vibes. In the 10th house of the way maybe being a public image or how your career affects you. It doesn't matter what field you're in. You have the stage presence. And that's a gift from God. And also a curse. But really it's about the hangman and the reverse of perspective of a more optimistic and Sagittarius of the temperance point of view. So, let's get to the magician and make stuff happen, right? For the better of good, for the better of the planet, for the better of each other and one another. I feel like very strongly this stage presence really affects especially your family, your partnerships, your relationships, and your financial security in the second, third, and seventh houses. So this is the presence I was getting. Like this is the what I was channeling before I came on, and so I had to share this with you. You have 3 questions, collective yes and no, with the cards, and then if you're with me to the end, you get a personalized question with the pendulum. So I give you guys a moment to get it together and to come on because I don't put schedules because I never know if I'm gonna be on. Um, you know, honestly, I don't know. So, yeah, I'm gonna bring you in because everyone's sleeping, and yeah. So, basically, I hope you can see the cards too as well. We're gonna start off with the Bible verse, anyways, and those that, well, I'll wait for more people to come on. But let's see what the good Lord has to say. As if we put him first in every way, all our dreams will come to pass. If he's for us, who can be against us? God will meet all your needs, as I was saying, according to his glorious riches in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:19 of leadership, of success, a good business person, of hard work. Your name could be Philip, Phil, um, wow, see, we were just talking about that. And before my grandmother died, she said in a card, you know, God's riches. Yeah, so weird. And she always said that if you ever needed a person, he would put someone there for you, or she, you know, this known wisdom is like food to your soul. So if you find it, it'll be a future and your hope will not be cut off. Proverbs 24:14 of being like a workaholic almost in leadership and being very shy. I feel like you have a lot of wisdom and you have a bright future ahead of you. But that's just, look, all things are possible with God. Mark. Your name could be Mark 10:27 of leadership, being shy and stubborn. God has made everything beautiful in its time, in its perfect time. Ecclesiastes 3:11. That was a band too. Maybe a song from them resonates from you. Yes, I feel like you're an owner to a business and communications. Thank you, Lord, for your riches and your mercy. Let me get a lighter. Okay, so affirm with me now. I am love. My 12th chakra is open. My chakras are cleansed and open. to your love as I am love. And we just bless this reading in your name, Lord Jesus, cleansing the negative energy and bringing forth good energy. And we just thank you. Bad intent return to center plus a billion times 7. For your vengeance have no mercy, and we pray for those against us. And we thank you for those that are for us. In your name, Lord Jesus, I pray. Wealth, manifesting wealth, great health, better health, true love, true abundance, true appreciation and adoration. And we thank you, divine, for all the blessings seen and unseen. In your name, I pray, Lord Jesus God. Amen. And whatever you pray is okay too. So, here we are. We affirm together too. So, your 3 yes and no questions collective. 3 yes and no. Okay, ready? First question collective. Yes or no? No. Paths are closed now. Locked out. Do not enter. Yeah. That's not good. Doesn't sound good. So, no. Um, Second question. No, collective. Maybe ask a different question. Storming relationships, trouble strikes, and uproar. Third question of yes and no, collective. Yes, you get a lucky break. It's a successful venture. Yep. So your first question was, those paths are closed. It's like, do not enter. And then the second is no. And it has like this stormy relationships, trouble strikes, and uproar because you don't love yourself. You have to fix yourself before you could be with someone. And you get a lucky break in some kind of way, in some kind of successful venture that you did. So, maybe someone gave you a warning or something. Yeah, I feel. Okay. Okay, collective. Do, 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 do. This one and this one. So, okay. These cards are special. These are familiars, like cats or dogs or animals, birds. It could be a broom. It could be a bell. It could be, a hat. It could be stuff like that. Anyways, we're gonna go through the elements, and these are the animals that their attributes that you should embrace for tomorrow's energy. Starting with water. Of the West. Starting with water of the West. So here we go. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, energy. I just learned that Pisces were the real dreamers today. Yeah, as far as it comes to their gifts, like if you dream and you get a premonition or something, that's like, yeah. And Sagittarius, it's another way, like they're doing things. Like Libra, it's through a memory or kind of like a radio, you know. Anyways, let's see. The koi, so I'm speaking to Empress Divine, Priestess energy, being strength. Not just strength, but you're a very hard worker. Yes, very hard worker. And I feel like you're socializing or not socializing really with your friends, but there are a couple that are keeping up with you and make sure you're okay in this strength. Water of the otter, being playful. What was I saying? So you're being playful with your friends. Earth energy. I mean water energy. Sorry. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer energies of being very nurturing. And I think it's the Cancer energy that's most nurturing. So we go into the south node of the fire element. And I hate saying that word. Okay. And let's see. So yeah, embrace the playfulness if you're that sign. If you're a water sign. Chameleon. You could be like an actor. You could be really easy to talk to. You blend in a lot. You're almost alien. Maybe you believe you're alien, but you love chemistry and the cosmos. Moonchild, very knowledgeable. That's what I'm getting from this card. Embrace the attributes of a chameleon. So look up all the attributes online when you're done of the chameleon and see what you can do. Again, feminine energy, of being shy, of the lioness. That's the name, the lioness. Protective to her cubs. The hunter. The one who's the protector, the one who does all the work, pretty much. I feel like you're the workhorse. So we go into east of earth. Water. Oh yeah, water. So we go into the east of earth. Where's the air? Air would be, sorry, the east. This would be the north, I believe. Yeah, air. Air would be the east. Sorry about that, collective. Air is east. Okay, earth is north. And then fire south, and then water is west. I think I said that. I'm sorry. And I feel like your ancestors are trying to get a hold of you. And for me, this is like a leadership, that stage presence I was telling you about earlier. I feel like you're a singer, or you're a songwriter of Libra. Because this is for Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energies. I feel like my Nana is looking after me. Personally, like your ancestors are. Of the butterfly, against all odds. I don't know about you, but I've been against all odds since my birth. So I feel like these transformations, it took a couple times. You know, easy to talk to. Again, Libra energy, Gemini, Aquarius. This is the attributes that you should take on for tomorrow's energy. Okay. We got her. Yes, so, let's see. Oh, my God. Earth, that little Saturn, North energy. Again, anyways, it came up with a horse. So if you're an Earth energy of a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, I feel like you're being a workhorse in this communications. And not just that, but like a stag. Maybe you're single, or portraying you're single. Something is significant with 7, it could be working 7 days a week. But you're keen. Your ear is good. You're very aware. Take on the attributes of the stag if you are an earth energy. Okay, and then for spirituality. Okay, we have this for spirituality. For the earth energy, if you're a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, this is your path you should take tomorrow of being a messenger, just of spirit, maybe just in meditation, or take a day to yourself to be shy and quiet and humble. Is my message to you, and I feel like maybe you have to deliver a message. For the air energy, the spiritual being, for the air energy, is like a sphinx, so adaptable, that could take on many different forms. Usually is about right with air energy and hard work, but in a different way of like art. And a person, this is their spirit. This is the energy they need to take on. Like the attitude of being adaptable. And for the fire energy, it's like, yeah, spirit. That's so weird. Spirit and communications. You rise like the phoenix from the freaking ashes in the fire energy. This is your spirit animal that you need to take on its attributes. And then tomorrow, for water energy, being playful, Sigma, you're a person of power, you're very rich, you're definitely a leader, but you're very rich in this dragon mode. You could have been born even in the year of the dragon. Yes. Person of power, if you are of a water energy. So, pretty cool, right? Kind of cool. I like these cards. They're called the familiars. This is how I read them. Of course. Those are the familiars for the day that you should take on. And it's by this author here, Deborah Blake, and then art by Elizabeth Alba. Yeah, I have the collection of the tarot and the oracle as well. I just can't get to them. Anywho, familiars. These are like familiars. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I believe that's how it's supposed to be properly read. This deck of the familiars. Intuitively, after reading the book, I really loved what she had to say, and her perspective. Deborah, she's a really good writer. Like, she makes sense with it. Definitely a person with experience. And I can appreciate that. She did a very good job with the familiars deck. So let's see what your ancestors have been trying to tell you, because they have been like after you and you have not done anything. Okay. I feel like you just kind of sloughed it off. You know what I mean? I do. Let's see what your ancestors have to say. Panther, protector, finding strength in the darkness. I feel like you're rising above oppression. I feel like black is your favorite color. I feel like you have a black hat. Maybe you do have a panther, but this is your soul, like resonating with this spirit animal take on the attributes of the Black Panther. I feel like, um, what up, MX? He was here for everyone. You know, no raise above the end, like the oppression. I feel like you're hearing, but you're not listening to your ancestors. Yeah, you're not with the voice of ancients. You're not in the reverse, listening to your ancestors. Um, that could be a good thing. I mean, I don't like it. Dance for the light. Yeah, let your inner child, your inner light shine. See, it's like you've got this stage presence. Yes. I feel like you're a person of dancer. Maybe your name is Dan too, but you are a dancer. Feminine. Star Oracle connects with the mystical energy of the cosmos and this ancient sage, which we drew Palo Santos, um, wisdom of the past. So don't forget your past, you know, and where you came from and what made you humble, Star. This dancer energy. This is what your ancestors are trying to tell you, but I feel like you're not. Maybe I'm speaking to a Sagittarius because you're not writing them down in a journal and you're not keeping a pen by your bed or anything, so I feel like you really need to do that. Anything else for my collective, for the collective? Okay. the key, the key of the soul, unlock the secrets deep within. The key of the soul and the eyes, or the key of the soul and no one can look you in the eye, then that's a first red flag of, nope, can't trust them. I feel like this is a thing of the past. Um, Shadow Dancer, again, confirming Dancer, okay. Drawing wisdom from the past and memories and learning from past mistakes by embracing wisdom within your darkest moments. And then using that when you can be the person of the light and of the stage. Dancer of the light you are. Yeah. Everybody has their demons. Um, yes, this like bridge, finding balance between different realms. Maybe you could be finding out who you are too, with the rainbow being here as a promise. Um, Maybe you're finding out that you like the other one, so I don't know. That's the feeling that I got when it came to Light Dancer, Shadow Dancer, Star Oracle. Knowing a person and loving a person, God loves you, doesn't matter what. Your ancestors are telling you this through this angel of peace and your inner tranquility of balance. I feel like you could be a Libra too. Um, this light, this wise prophet foreseeing the path ahead. You look for these wise prophets. Going with the flow of the universe and the guidance is, yes, I feel feminine, Sigma, Alpha energy, matriarch. In Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer energy of water going with the flow. Your ancestors are trying to tell you about Mother Earth and rooting yourself and your earth and your stability. And I feel like you just got distracted. You got distracted along the way. When there was a storm, you had to get through it. And you had to harness power of chaos. And not anybody can just do that. You know what I'm saying? By being the angel of peace and tranquility and the protector, the voice of reason, the person of light, the star oracle with your stage presence. Um, Yeah, what was I saying? Hunter's legacy, utilizing your instincts and skills. I feel like you don't have to do that anymore because it came in the reverse. Um, a legacy. You're definitely a superstar if you left a legacy. Fame comes and goes. 2 minutes of fame, 5 minutes of fame, an hour of fame, whatever it is. But leaving a legacy by doing kind to others and finding favor of the divine, the universe, um, you know, people that love and hate you is because you do the right thing when no one's looking. That's the whole point. Unless you were born into it. Yeah, this legacy. You can't hide from the light or the divine. You just can't. You cannot hide from God. You can't. It doesn't matter how hard you try. You won't be able to. Um, good luck with that, brothers. So what you guys been up to? How you guys been? Please keep it cool in the comments. Thank you guys. So I'll answer questions at the end of the tarot reading because I gotta get this done, okay? And the cards reading. If you've seen any angel numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, or like 0, 1, 2, or 1, 1, 1, or 5, 5, 5, let me know in the comments and we'll look up those angel numbers for you. Okay? Yet this person that's discovering themselves and finding this balance, this promise that's going to be kept. Um, that's awesome. Remember your love no matter what. Don't let anybody tell you any different ever. Okay? That's just the feeling I'm getting. And it's okay. Everything's going to be okay. Yes, overlooking your life from above. Look, your ancestors, your angel guides, they're watching you. They're with you. 111. Okay. So, let's look up 111. Let's look up 111. 111, and 100, and 101, and 11, and 111. Screenshot. Okay, so pause and reset your thinking. I think this is the universe taking a screenshot, like a screenshot of your mind in this moment. Like everything going on in your thoughts, feelings, dreams, you could be a Sagittarius or a Pisces, to is going to be replicated. So it's like going to be like if you've been there and done that already, manifesting your best life moving forward. Repeat this mantra with me. I am. I am love. I am in alignment with my authentic self. I am love, and I am in alignment with my authentic self. I am love, and I am in alignment with my authentic self. Okay, 101, mood matters. All these feelings good in one. It's like your angels are giving you assurance or like an emotional impact. Like you have tears of joy and tears of sadness through these emotions, and they are very important. So don't ignore them. It's to heal. I feel like you're a healer, and it's meant to be explored from within and learned from. Yeah, what was I saying? Learn from these mistakes. List the pros and cons of all your feelings. If you have to do it up to 3 times a day, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But be careful. Do not judge yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. This is the thing. Your ancestors are telling you when you shift these feelings, it's simply to explore them. It's simply just to explore them. There's nothing wrong with it. You'll be accepted. I feel like you're the worst person on yourself. Live this authentic life. Look, and living your truth of who you are and infinite potential. Even though you must make choices, in reflection of the 11th house of your angels and your encouragement by living authentically in who you are. You can't hide who you are. So let today be the day where you make a change about accepting who you are. And if people around you can't accept that, oh, tell them to fuck themselves. And about living with your truth, I mean, looks like for you. It's like favor for you from the divine, from people, from the universe, from the heavens, from the realms. You have favor, and you are accepted and loved. Let's go to 11, and then 1, even 10. Okay, so this awakening, you're going through an awakening too. Okay, being called to attention by your angels again. But you have to pay attention, so you haven't been paying attention. The world around you, it's like you're so distracted from work or this and that, and you don't see the signs coming your way. And confirming these numbers, repetitious numbers. And that's how they're trying to get your attention, is through repetitious numbers. So 111, no problem. And clear thinking, cleanse your thoughts. I mean, declutter your mind. It's necessary for your movement forward to heal. This is what your ancestors are telling you in a productive way. And don't be too hard on yourself or think that you're problematic. It's reflecting on a repetitive thought. I am love. Love is me. Thought for emotion, been having. Ask yourself, you know, emotions come and go within like 10 seconds. So is it really necessary, you know, to think about these negative things? 95% of what we worry about doesn't even happen anyway. But through kindness and productivity, you could tell a person by its fruits. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you just need to accept yourself and your angels. We're trying to tell you this through numbers, numerology, like 111. Yeah, you're the architect. You're some kind of engineer architect, or you're very, very, you have this ability to create. You shape and alter all the thoughts and the work, like through your words around you and the people around you, because you have this stage presence. And it works for you. And so repeat this mantra with me. I am universe, and the universe is in me. Didn't we just say that? But yes, that's what 111 is. All the ones across the board. Okay. And thank you. That's right. I am love, and love is me. That's right. That is right. That's right. And that means I love you. I love me. I love you too. So, yeah. Hold on real quick. So let's go on with a couple of this oracle. Okay. A loyal heart. You have a loyal heart. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for donating. If you can't donate, understand, just subscribe, share, and like. And if you're going to share a video, share floating straws. Yes, it'll show you a tutorial how to cut them. If you don't cut them that way, they will not float. This loyal heart, even when it comes to the person that you're not supposed to be with, because you have these enchanting gifts. Okay, in the here and now, Mr. Masculine, Yin and Yang. Yes, masculine with passive traits. And you're definitely a thinker, a writer, a director, or something. An observer. Very good at what you do. paying attention to detail, and the Eight of Cups of the upright. See, going to see, it's like you're like going with the flow of this water energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. Yes, I feel like you're not the one to play any technical games, like, or games at all of chess. It's just not for you. It's just not your thing. It's like you believe in spending your time in building blocks of what you can do to make it better. You know, how can humanity mend its place, or how can you bring back a loved one? It's like there's no place like home. Observer, what was I saying? Inventor. Okay. Even though you reached this fork in the road, man. Even though you reached that. I mean, honesty is honest. And happiness. Honesty is happiness. And blessings. Happiness and blessings. Serendipitous. It is, isn't it? Serendipitous. Serendipitous, it is. No place like home, Kansas, like Dorothy, like clicking your heels, like in your 50s, like memories, New Year Libra, I'm not sure. That's right. I am the universe, and the universe is me. And so, I feel like you have a leg up in a way. When it comes to co-creating and doing it by yourself. Yeah, you have a deep knowing. Look, you're an intuitive, you have a channel, you have a business, you have something that's going on, like, that is just like your soul orator, and you're doing it yourself, and I'm telling you, you cannot build an empire yourself. I promise you that. I've tried, and it does not work. And I feel like you know this, but you just don't want to let it go. Honestly. And, yeah, all that glitters isn't gold, honey. If we all could be business owners here with the community, thinking that it is worth going the distance if it could take us out of financial freedom, but it takes money to make money. Yeah, it's not all gravy. It takes a lot of efforts, a lot of stuff that people aren't willing to do, or everybody would be a business owner, right? In this deep knowing. That's what I think, collective. Let's go on with the tarot. What do you have about this deep knowing? Huh. King of Swords. You're learning. You learn every day. I feel like this is new for you too, a new beginning. And that you're in a good mood right now. But look, yeah, you're being protected. I don't know. Everybody looks like this. Tower, like, I don't know why they do this, but it should have been like, but I guess in this era, you know, the tower's like, yeah, you can't build an empire by yourself. You just can't. It won't freaking work, King of Swords. I promise you that. Yeah. And the Five of Wands. Yeah, just wanting to argue, and just like, no matter whether it's intense yelling, screaming, arguing, or low arguing, it's very dysfunctional. And you don't need that, collective. You really don't. Look, why don't you need that? You know what? Yeah, honest and true. Why don't you need that? Because look, Wheel of Fortune, you are worth it. You're sorry. It's got to be like your retrograde. A Venus of Taurus and Libra. Anyways, this is, yeah, you don't need it. The Wheel of Fortune. You're gonna be rich, rich, rich. Rich, rich, rich. This artist This artist, look, that's Da Vinci. This is like a painter. You could paint in different ways through music and everything like that. But you'll be rich, rich, rich because of your art. Yeah. It's like this decision that you made that you keep procrastinating. I don't know. I feel like you're not at home, but almost like you have adapted to the way that you've been living on the road in the Four of Cups and feeling gratitude. I feel like you're living your dream or something, even though it's been not easy. You know what I mean? And I feel like you get more with honey than you do vinegar. There's no reason to be a dick. There's no reason for DBE. It's like, it's not the size, it's how you work it anyways. And I don't know. I don't know people, but yeah, this Page of Cups. Yeah, water. I feel like you're kind of dehydrated in a way. I feel like you're just overdoing it. Just over observing it, overthinking it, always constantly until you make it, you know? In the Nine of Swords, yeah, so you nap. You don't rest all the time. You're like a cat. You nap here and there, but you don't get 18 hours of sleep. That's the difference. This inventor, this person that has actually made a decision. They've made a decision already. Um, the Four of Swords about getting rest again. Here we go, about getting rest again. Okay, so who has made a decision here? Spirit. Oh, Yang. This passive masculine. Okay, Yang. Who is Yang? I hate it when it does that. Lying all over the place. It's like, jeez. This is a person that won't even talk to you. Look, the Seven of Swords. Someone's trying to take something from you. Yeah, they're not gonna, and they're not even talking to you. Because I feel like everything's a text and stuff. Yeah, they're not the type that will like have dinner with you. And then do what they gotta do. They're like, they just won't talk to you at all. And this Chariot, this Cancer energy, nurturing, proving the High Priestess energy again. Okay. Yeah, of strength, a Leo energy. A very nurturing Leo energy. Feeling happy. Knows that they are the star. It could be the star. Aquarius energy. Okay. So you get your strength like from the night, from the moon, from the stars. You get, you are a star. What was I telling you about? When you walk into a room and you have that stage presence, you just don't know it yet. In the Four of Pentacles, because you're so distracted with other people's greed, and you're so distracted and sad by it because they don't want you to collaborate. And this means in this deck, collaboration. They don't want you to collaborate with this artist, even if it makes you a fortune. But after you make a fortune, they're gonna see, oh yeah, we should have did that a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the Ten of Pentacles, what I'm telling you. This is gonna be a marriage and riches and wealth, and never gonna have to worry about money again with the Wheel of Fortune. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. And the Ten of Pentacles. And in the Ten of Cups. I really feel this 10 of Cups thing. This is the 5 of Swords. So no matter which way you look at it, I mean, it's just, yeah, jealousy, envy, you know. But they try to put on a facade like, oh no, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? With this greed and not getting rest. This fork in the road, something that happened in the past. What is this? A dependent, someone that is dependent on someone. Yes, of people backing them. Yeah. Or having proof of, or what, like witnesses or something. Dependence upon them. And look how it came in synchronicity. Alright. Neither way you look at it, in the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles, through thoughts, actually becoming actions to make money here through. Okay. It's both 9 or 6 in the reverse, and it's like the 6th house in reverse. Okay, as a king. But I can also read them this way, so it's like, yeah, either or, it's 9. Like, this is wish fulfillment card coming. I feel like your wishes are gonna come true. All this, because look, this 10 of Pentacles, happiness, fortune came out. I mean, you couldn't want any more. Through this collaboration with this star energy. Tell us, who's this star energy? What sign are they, Spirit? Who is this star energy, and what sign are they? This person's humble. Very humble. Very humble. Libra. Hiding. Shy. They're hiding. They're shy. They're telling you they're someone they're not. I think they're kind of afraid. And see, they've been lying to you. And you're humble. You're just humble. It's a Libra energy. But they've been lying to you. And if they're going to lie to you in the beginning, they're probably going to lie to you in the end. So I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? If I were you anyways, I wouldn't go there. Good for you, writing your lyrics. Yeah, I bet, you know, and then everybody has a boss has a boss. I mean, it's just the way, I feel like it's like, you know this person or dealing with this person, or like just in the past with things. You've got to move on. Stop feeling orphaned. Stop feeling bad for things that you couldn't do or couldn't. It's just, you know, it sucks that happened, but you've got to move forward. It can't be always a never-ending story. Feeling orphaned, it's like, clean it up already. You know, real ladies know when it's time to go. Okay, I feel like a musician. You're a musician of some sort and depend on this higher power of yours. Synchronicity, higher power. 5 over here of feeling orphaned and knowing when it's time to go. Okay. Also being loyal in the here and now. In the here and now, loyal. 2 and 3 was yang 3. Wait. 1. Like the magician. So yeah, this person is going to make something good happen for both of you. What is it that they're going to make good for this person? Spirit. Seven of Wands. So people that once backed you are not backing you anymore because of your actions. And they're like, no, it's time to go. Something happened in the past. When it comes to this Ten of Cups, and what was I telling you? This Ten of Cups was going to come out. But now you're saying you're single. You sloughed off a relationship that was over 20 years. I feel like in this Ten of Cups of sadness, of not remembering who was there for you when you had nobody. And it's almost like now this feminine, this artist, this yin, alright, this artist is gonna end up marrying someone else and learning to love them. Someone of fortune, because they're humble. And what you didn't appreciate, someone else will, through this Ten of Cups. Yeah, and this is inevitably gonna happen. This is better than even the Ten of Pentacles, because it could turn the other way. See, good lifts up good. If you're around people that put you down, it's gonna just put you down. But even with these two cards and the Wheel of Fortune, artists being humble, yeah. Let's see what the Tarot has to say a little more about this artist and being humble. Yeah. This Libra energy. Aquarius, which is also star energy. And Gemini. Lies in the upright. Being two-faced. Being freaking two-faced too about these lies. Yeah. I love this deck. I'll probably always have one of these decks. Very cool deck. And it takes you back to the Renaissance era, almost, you know, so it's really kind of cool. And they're very good quality cards. They're kind of matte in their front, but they're slick. So, yeah, you guys, I don't know what the heck, but someone's been lying to you as an admirer or something, but they're not even giving you flowers like they should, or even offering, or giving you presents. It's like, shit, if you're gonna try to do that to me, fucking at least give me presents and fucking send me money and give me flowers and fucking pamper me. It's like, what the fuck? People are weird, man. And your haters, you'll find, yeah, are the biggest freaking fans of yours. Watch. They are. It's like so crazy being so poised. Yeah, and blessed. Look, round and round. What's up, Steve Meyer? It's a song this band Highly Suspect does. Listen to it, dude. Very groovy, kind of bluesy song. You guys would like that album. Your name could be John, Johnny, Steve. Anyway, so with this, let's see more about this. Okay, so this Libra energy. Okay. That wants this Ten of Cups. Not just to be married in the Ten of Pentacles. For money, but wants the emotional fulfillment as well. Very humble Libra. Like fortune is coming for her. This artist, this independence. I feel like she's gonna make her way the long way in a way. You know what I mean? Maybe she would have lost some years to capitalize on something. That's kind of like how I feel about it, honestly. And yeah, just how I feel about it. So she lost years on capitalizing. I feel like a partner, like, or someone is not trying to get a hold of her or doesn't care about it. He got his money and that was it. You know, it's like, that's why you don't want to pay someone too early. You don't want to pay someone all of it at once. Yeah, I learned my lesson there. Yeah. When it comes to being protected, you take this as a protection. You got out of the building. You got out of that bullshit. And that's why you're humble. Something of your past. And this is the Ace of Pentacles, so it's like, it costs a lot of fucking money. Yeah, it did. And that's why you're so humble about it. Look, you thought it was going to create success, capitalism, and it could. These are all the fixed signs of Aries, Scorpio, and Aquarius of the star. You could even end up being a star from being this artist. You're a grateful person. The Four of Pentacles are reversed. You're so grateful, and that's going to get you far. That's the thing. And is this the Hermit? This is Virgo energy. And the reverse, so it could be air. This air. Earth energy. Okay, this is being self-reflected or being alone. I feel like you've been alone. Self-reflecting. Yeah, traveling. Or saying you're traveling, but you haven't been traveling. You have this emotional fulfillment, look, with this success, like you've accomplished a lot in your life. Yes, you're a person with many haters, but you're not afraid to stand your ground. Libra confirming to Virgo. Okay, not afraid to stand your ground. So in the Ace of Swords here, these are also lies. And the Justice came up in reverse. So someone is fucking lying to you. It's like, if they tell you to come here, go there, or get on, but don't go. They have been lying to you for years. I feel the years. It would not be for your best benefit. When it comes to this person, this is a hater. This is not a fan. And if it was, they're envious. Don't go near them. Stand your ground when it comes to this. Your royalty. Your royalty. And they're a person that judges, like, no. You're very connected to the vine. Yes, you are Pisces energy. In this humility and being humble. When it comes to knowing the truth, you kind of blind it out somewhat. Like, you don't want to know the full truth. You really don't. Like, take the covers off your eyes and see the real truth. You deserve it. What do you think? You don't deserve that? You deserve that shit. You deserve this 10 of cups. You deserve this ace of wands, of these ideas. Because of this idea, you're gonna have a partner, a Capricorn energy. Are you fucking kidding me again? I'm sorry, dude. This is just ridiculous. This fucking Capricorn is coming out. I can't figure out who it is. I swear, it's like, I don't know. I can't figure out this Capricorn energy. I feel like I know him before. I knew this person before myself. It is so fucking weird. This guy, it would, yeah. So, when it comes to this idea that you have that's gonna make you a capitalist, look, you're gonna become partners with the fucking Capricorn. And you're gonna maybe even marry them. I don't know, but this is the 10 of Pentacles here and the success card. No matter what, you guys are gonna freaking make it. Yeah, when it comes to partnership, and not with just that, but yes, partner with emotional stability. Stability, which rules Saturn, and responsibility of Capricorn. Oh my gosh. This freaking Capricorn energy. Interesting. I feel this Capricorn has a good, they had a good relationship with their mom, or an auntie, or someone that guided them the right way. It's like crazy for reals. I feel like you collabed before, but only maybe once. Up to 3 times, but you're not collabing anymore. No. But I feel like you want to collab. You collaborated, but you want to. Look, synchronicities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Emotional fulfillment. Making shit happen through being this person that really lifts you up, and a partner of freaking Capricorn energy in this collaboration. I feel like you've collaborated before or something, like, oh, wow. I'm freaking, it's just crazy to me. More about this Capricorn energy. Spirit, please. Tell me more about this Capricorn energy. A collaborator? A sponsor? Or what? Like, what's the point? Two of Pentacles. You don't want this person to juggle shit no more. That's pretty nice of you. You look at him as a little bit of royalty in the 8 of Cups. Actually, in this deck, is not really looking away. But it's actually facing your fears. When it comes to the Empress, look, 3, the Empress. Again, the Empress you want to collaborate with. You haven't yet, but you want to. 1, 2, 3, 3. And make partners with. Maybe even manage. or help manage their life and making things happen. And the Ace of Cups. Wow. You must really love this person. Yeah, the Seven of Wands. All these people have your back. They agree with you. Different energy. Not the Sagittarius, but now this Capricorn energy. Wow. Anything more? Wants to make a Queen of Pentacles out of you. Collective, this Empress. Or I feel like you are the Queen of Pentacles. You're the Empress, man. You're every freaking buddy below the High Priestess. But the High Priestess came out in Success of the World, so you are the High Priestess. You don't even know it yet, and that's the funny thing. Classic, huh? 3 again. When it comes to not being on media or celebrating or socializing or anything like that on this collaboration, it's going to be like a surprise to the world or something. And yeah, this King of Cups, I feel like even as the wizard you came down a level, but you share the qualities of the King of Cups, which is Queen of Pentacles and this Empress energy. This is her strongest. Man, this is a lot of money here. Like, this success looks from this female because of word of mouth from some kind of masculine energy. I don't know, like, that's just the feeling I'm getting. Anyways, greetings, greetings, greetings. How are you guys doing? So we have a question. Any question, we'll pick a card as a reflection card when we're done with this. And if you have a yes and no question, we'll do the pendulum. You're at 107.78. Crazy, huh? Yeah. Pretty wild. Anyways, think about your yes and no question, collective. This emotional fulfillment for this wants to make this Queen of Cups. Like, everything, his life, her life, like, you know, like, happiness, not worry, just don't worry. I keep hearing, or seeing, like, don't worry. I don't know. Maybe someone keeps telling you, don't worry, don't worry. But yet, we all worry because it's in our nature. Yeah, you can rest maybe tonight now that you know that you don't have to worry. And this King of Pentacles, this King of Pentacles can actually rest tonight. Yep, Knight of Cups. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. When it comes to believing in the afterlife, being, I feel like a twin card, twinning, just being just like your twin, and a perfect match when it comes to this idea. Yeah, I'm procrastinating a decision. I feel like this person keeps procrastinating this decision. So, one question. Ready? Your yes and no. Hone in with me, collective. Ready? Yes and no. Yes and no for the collective. Yes. It's very light or soft. Yeah. Um, right on. Thanks, dude. I appreciate your comments, you guys. Thank you so much. If you'd like to donate, you can in the description box below this live right now. Or on the profile shows my Cash App tag. And if you can't donate, just subscribe, share, and like. Please share. So share the floating straws. You know what I mean? So, thanks again for joining me, guys. We'll do a reflection card. Let's see. This is the Five of Cups. Yeah. This is the Five of Cups. So, in the reverse. So, you're looking at what you have and appreciating it. This is what we're reflecting on. You're looking at what you have and actually appreciating it. So that when you do get more abundance, you can appreciate that even more. That's a good attitude of gratitude and perspective that we all need to have. You know what I mean? This Queen of Wands energy, look, this woman is beautiful. I mean, I don't know if she's right there with the priestess, if not even prettier. Yeah. So, thank you guys for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. And remember, don't be a straw person. We could save the world one sip at a time. By choosing to, trending now, use edible straws doesn't mean you have to eat them. It just means that they're biodegradable and eco-friendly for a 10-minute drink. No problem. There's a tutorial, floating straws on this channel. How to cut them correctly before you throw them in the trash so that they could be skimmed by the skimmers of these machines that collect the floating plastic, not the sinking plastic. So, these straws, if you cut them the right way, will float. So, I really appreciate you being part of my life tonight and all your love and support. And wow. Mm-hmm. Um, mm, and I feel like just trust your ancestors, trust your gut instinct. That's the biggest thing you need to trust your gut instinct. Mm. Yeah. Sorry I don't have a schedule, you guys. It's just a matter of when I can do it. So that's why. Sometimes I won't do day lives. I'll just do night lives, or I'll just do day lives, or it just depends on what's going on. But push the all button, subscribe, like, and share, and that way you don't miss one live or a post. You know, I like to be prepared for things. So. Anywho, thank you again. I hope you all had a good Valentine's Day. And be your own Valentine if you didn't have one, you know. Go buy something for yourself for once. I think that's like the best thing. Holy crap, where did my ring go? Did it really just fall off my hand? That's crazy. Anywho. Hold on, you guys. Oh my gosh. My silver ring. I love this ring. of the briar rose. Silver. I guess they didn't have it all at one time. For whatever reason. Here. I don't, I'm not doing returns tonight. Sorry, guys, because it's my second live. So, I did say 2 night lives a week, but I looked at my analytics and it just seems like I get more viewers at this time or around this time. So, why not, you know? Anyways, I had a long day too. I've been up since pretty early and productive. So, thank you so much, you guys. I love you guys. And just remember, do the right thing when no one's looking. Do your homework. And that's message.